in an eternity experience. You need to be here. What did they tell you? Yeah. We are go chant down Babylon. We are go chant down Babylon. We are go chant down Babylon. We are go chant down. This is Ruah. What did they tell you? Did they tell you you'd be rich? What did they promise? Did they say you'd be famous? What did they give you? How did they hurt you? Extra, extra, read about it. Virtue selling, but me nah go another night. Oh no, those things not right. Think about it, raise a hand if you agree. If you agree, then sing along. No more killing and stealing. No more sweating and brethren. No more selling of your sister. No more cheating of the children. Me nah go another night. Oh no, those things not right. Think about it, raise a hand if you agree. If you agree, then sing along. And how do you feel when you raise your weapon and shoot your brother? And how do you sleep at nights when you know you cause the cries of that mother? Sinking and lost are those souls bearing a cross nobody knows. Yeah. When all it takes to avoid is to live with a clean heart. What did they tell you? Did they tell you you'd be rich? What did they promise? Did they say you'd be famous? What did they give you? How did they hurt you? Extra, extra, read about it. Virtue selling, but me nah go another night. Oh no, those things not right. Think about it, raise a hand if you agree. If you agree, then sing along. The acts you do lives after you, so you will never, 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 never die. Your children and your children's children and their children will be living your life. What did they tell you? What did they promise? What did they give you? How did they hurt you? Extra, extra, read about it. Virtue selling, but me nah go another night. Oh no, those things not right. Think about it, raise a hand if you agree. If you agree, then sing along. Me nah go another night. Oh no, those things not right. Think about it, raise a hand if you agree. If you agree, then sing along. Yeah. What did they tell you? Think about it. What did they promise? What did they give you? How did they hurt you? Extra, extra, read about it. Virtue selling. Me nah go another night. Oh no, those things not right. Think about it, raise a hand if you agree. If you agree, then sing along. Yeah. Ooh.
Wow. I don't even want to stop you. I just wish you could just sing straight to 11 o'clock. Welcome, Ruru.
Thank you, Isis. Thank you for having me here.
Oh,
again.
gosh, you are so special,
Yes.
and we want to say blessed morning to you, also your guitarist
This is
as well.
Matthew.
Matthew.
Yes.
Okay, greetings. Wonderful, beautiful in the early morning. Turn up Tuesday acoustically. Who are you?
I'm a Jamaican girl.
Yes.
Grew up in the hills of St. Andrew, Grew up around spirituality because my
Yes, you
father
can
was a
tell.
reverend, you
Yeah,
know.
man. I feel it. I
And
feel it. I
you
feel
feel
it.
it.
Yes,
Yeah.
I feel the energy. Yes.
And I just have a passion for people to recognize their potential and their uniqueness and their specialness. And
Yes.
you know, that's what, you know, my life is about, my music is about. This is what I want to share with people.
So did you actually start in church?
I started in church, yes.
Mhm.
We sang every day in my house.
Wow.
We sang in the church, you know, Christmas time, birthday time. What my family did was sing, you know.
So your mom sang too?
My mother sang. I would wake up in the morning to my
Wow.
mother frying dumpling, you know, the smell of the dumpling and the ackee.
I love
And
it.
she would be singing. She has a beautiful soprano voice. And, you
Yes.
know, I just have fun memories of those days.
And that
Yeah,
was up in
man.
St. Andrew, right?
And that was in the hills of
the
St.
hills,
Andrew.
in the
Yes.
hills. Awesome.
Yes.
So then when was it that you said, this is not going to be about in the house for breakfast with Aki and Dumpling anymore. I'm taking it to the world. I'm taking it to the world.
Well, you know, I had to go through my journey.
Of
and
course.
we each have to go through our walk.
Mhm.
And in my walk, I explored so many other things before I came back to music.
Right.
Music was so much a part of me, I took it for granted.
Oh, yes, that
Writing,
does
yes,
happen.
it happens. And so you explore all the other parts of you. But
Mhm.
while I did that, I experienced some things in life and I learned the lesson. And that lesson was for me, if I'm going to be here, I'm going to be doing the things that I enjoy doing the most.
That's right.
And the things that I do must be a blessing, not only to me, but to everyone around me.
So you made sure that you are pursuing your passion.
I'm pursuing my passion.
Isn't that a big deal?
It is a huge deal. It is purpose.
Absolutely.
Purpose is, people ask the question, what is purpose?
Yes.
Pursue passion.
Yes.
That thing inside of you that is uniquely yours.
Yes.
That you know, don't worry about the money. Pursue passion. It will come.
It will come.
If you pursue passion. Because that's purpose, yes.
Well, you know,
work and the dirty tough, ask yourself, who am I? Yeah. Ask yourself, who am I? Who am I? Yeah. And who defines I? I am that I am. Yeah. I am a man and I am proud and I am strong. Say I am that I am. Yes, I am a woman and you can't get me down. I am that I am. I've got a purpose here to define me. You gotta know the battles you're fighting, lest the wicked would have you writing your gravestone. And see to you know, yeah, you got the whole world, everybody telling you if run it down. Hey, yeah. Like a rolling stone, gather no must paint the town. And if anybody gets in your way, just shove him down and cut him down. And that's the game. But who's to blame? But oh, Jah guide I. Yeah. From my rise to rising, Jah keep and multiply I. Because my enemy is not the same. This one is for all my soldiers. From the heart of a mother when her children die. A mother's heart breaks when she hears another echo when her children cry. Who am I? When the pagans try to deny, ask yourself, who am I? Who am I? When you can't find a work and the dirty of ask yourself, yes. Who am I? Yeah. And who defines I am that I am. I am a man, I'm proud, I'm strong, say I am that I am, yes. I am a woman and you can't get me down, I am that I am, yeah. I've got a purpose here to define me, you gotta know the battles you're fighting, yeah. Lest the wicked would have you writing your gravestone. Yeah. I am a man, I'm proud, I'm strong, I am that I am. yeah. I am a woman and you can't get me down. I am that I am. I've got a purpose here to define me. You gotta know the battles you're fighting, lest the wicked would have you writing your gravestone.
Wow, you sing that with so much passion,
Yeah.
pursuing the passion. When did you write that one, and why?
I wrote it in 2014, and it was written because, as I observe myself, I do a lot of introspection, and as I observe the world and people around me, especially our young people. This one was inspired by our young people. Trying to make decisions and making, the wrong choices because they don't ask the question, who am I? They allow the world to define them, or their friends to define them, or them party, or you understand, the community, instead of saying, look here, this is who I am.
This is who I am.
And I'm going to pursue me. And so we make a lot of mistakes, because we don't ask ourselves that question. And so this song was written in 2014 to just remind people to ask the question of yourself before you make those choices.
Right. And you have to understand, even when we go through those trials and tribulations, there are lessons.
Once
we learn those lessons, we can move on.
We can move on.
And continue to empower ourselves and empower others as well.
Yes.
So you jumped out there.
Yes.
You jumped?
I jumped.
Can you swim? Yes, you're learning to swim, and you're doing a very good job at it.
Yes.
So we're in 2019 now, and you have this Pond Ends vibe that's going down. And so what are some of your goals and aspirations for Pond Ends?
Yes.
For this year?
When I came into the industry as an uprising artist, you find it's challenging to find platforms.
Yes.
And so, I asked myself, what should I do? And so I created this platform called Pond Ends. And when it started last year, it was just a gathering of friends who are musicians in the industry with similar goals. And we shared our music. So that happened in August and October of last year. And it has grown. Yes. And so we have a whole series of Pond Ends planned for this year.
How often do you have it usually?
Once a month.
Okay.
I'd like to have it once a month this for 2019. The first one for 2019 is going to be tomorrow.
Right.
At Kingston 10 Sports Bar and Grill. And on the lineup, we have a lot of talented people. We have Mikey General, Aisha Bell, Aymar, Asante Imen, yours truly, Ruaru, Jabari, Monifa. So we have a whole lineup of artists, who are ready to share their passion, with the rest of Jamaica. So I'm inviting everybody out. It is admission free before 10.
Get there early, guys.
Get there early. Enjoy the show, because lots is going to be happening starting 8 o'clock, but it goes up until 12 o'clock. So people can come in and enjoy themselves.
Awesome.
Yes.
All right. So it's live band.
Live band.
And that's awesome.
Yes, live band. Oh, I should say the Spirit Band, which is my band, will be there backing.
Spirit Band, backing all artists, right?
Well, not all artists, most.
But most.
Yes.
Okay, wonderful. All right, so let's get some spirit up in here.
Yes.
With Matthew. Matthew's a part of your band, right?
Yes, Matthew is a part of my band.
Must. So let's get the spirit up in here. Woo-woo. And we had a little problem with our Facebook Live. We're back on again, but you can link us on www.rootsfmja.com and live, and we're on Mixlr as well.
Yes.
But we're back up on Facebook Live.
All right.
Go ahead, my sister.
All right. Hold strong. This one is called Hold Strong. I love positivity. When you imagine that we live on a ball that weighs tons and hundreds of tons, and it stays in this invisible space, and it doesn't fall, and it keeps doing what it needs to do, its purpose. I'm reminded to remind everybody to hold strong in the face of all adversity. Believe in you. When you see the arrows come, hold strong. When the journey seems to take too long, too long. So many faces in the crowd, and yet no one who says out loud. Your name is dedication, determination, your self-embracing, and shout, ooh, oh no, 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 oh no, 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 no. Yeah. When you think about it and hurt about it, hold your head and cry about it. When you've tallied the scores and locked your doors and hit your bed and covered your head, when you raised your children, paid your bills and still can't make the ends to meet. Take no. So no. Say it loud. Say I belong here. I am a destiny unfolding, and I am proud. Say
Oh boy. Whenever you finish, I just don't even know what to say. You close your eyes when you're singing,
yeah.
but you gesticulate a lot.
Yeah.
What is happening there? The music is coming out beautifully, but what is going through you?
I see all kinds of different things. I see myself going through my own stuff. I see people. I see my desire to reach people, and help them through their challenges. Wow. It's about just extending love.
Yeah.
And so there are times I close my eyes. Well, I need to open them, so I need to open them.
No, but it's okay. It's okay. It's okay because I'm feeling you. Your eyes are closed, but I mean, you're doing all your movements and you know what I'm saying, and it's good. Yeah. But I have to talk about your fashion.
Yes.
You can't come here. I'm gonna talk about your fashion because she's like dressed for the show.
Yes.
And I guess this is what you do.
It's what I do.
But
it's also fashion. What I believe.
Tell me, expound on that.
Some of us, we go through our lives thinking, I have this wonderful dress or suit, and I'll save it for a special day. Guess what? The special day is right now.
Now, honey. Now.
Yes, it's right now. We exist in this moment.
Living in the moment.
Because we have been blessed to experience consecutive moments, in this linear way we call it time. But everything is right now. Absolutely. We do not know what tomorrow will bring. So in this now, be your best self. And if that means looking your best and dressing your best and, working at your best and pursuing purpose to the best of yourself, then that is what I believe.
Right.
Right.
So you have a fashion line as well, right?
Yes.
I don't have to ask you who your, what do they call it?
My designer?
My another word.
What's the word that we're looking for? The person that dresses me.
Yeah.
Yes, I dress myself.
Tell me about that side of you, that artistic side of you.
You know, I got that from my mother. I grew up and she
Ah.
was a seamstress, you know, and she was making stuff all the time. She made all her clothing.
Really?
And yes, and I, you know, started making stuff from early because I just
So you
loved
sew?
it.
You sew?
I sew. Yeah.
You're gonna make
Yeah.
start style me. No, sir.
So
it's always hot.
Thank you.
It's always hot. You're always looking well put together.
Let me tell you, how you look is an extension for me of how you feel on the inside.
Yeah.
Yes.
True.
And so, you know, when I wake up in the morning, I go, okay, how am I feeling today? And then I will see the colors and I'll say, okay, I have this, I have that, and, you know, throw things together and come up with something unique. But yeah, I love clothing. I love colors. I love what it does to you, you know, the energy that it creates around you. And
so what were you thinking this morning when you put on this hot?
I was thinking, okay, how do I want to look this morning? I want to look, and I thought about gold and black, and I thought, okay, what do I have in my wardrobe that's gold and black? And you know, I found this.
So what about the accessories? Because okay, you do the sewing, but that's a very important part of the look.
Yeah, man.
Accessorizing,
and you have to wear what works for you. I love jewelry. I can, you know, I have the body frame that can wear huge jewelry, or small jewelry, and so I like to accessorize. You know, it reminds me of the Empress Within, and so can I tell you? So you know, so you'll see me in a lot of jewelry.
Awesome. Well, believe it or not, it's already 5 minutes to the hour of 11 o'clock, so we got to get one more. This would have been the fourth song.
This will be the fourth song.
Wow. So we'd like you to sing this song for us before we seal up.
All right.
What's the name of this one?
Okay, we're gonna make this one a little fun. We're gonna talk to the men this morning. This one is called Player Man.
All right.
Mr. Player Man. Hey, this one is for all of them. I tell you. Hey, player, where you there? Week is done. You want to clear me head. Player, where you say we can come again. Been waiting, Mr. Player Man. What's your motive? What's your plan? You beat and sweet like sugar, and that's what matters. Come again. I wish you could have there. I wish you could have there. I wish you could have there. I wish you could have one day, yeah, one. No, I'm hooked on you. What I gotta get hooked on hearing your feel that groove. The way your music pulls me along, your rhythm goes on and on and on, flowing on and on and on. Round and round we go, where we'll stop. Nobody wish you could have there. Wish you could have there. Wish you could have there. Wish you could have one day, yeah, one day. Wish you could have there. That one is for the player, man.
But you still wish them could have there, though.
Well, I wish they could not be players, really.
But them could have there.
But I could have there. You know what I mean?
Love the vibe. Love the vibe. Absolutely beautiful. We want to say hi to some of the FB family. I see that Michelle Miller, all the way, that's my cousin, all the way from England. She's lined up.
Good morning,
Venora
Michelle.
Fletcher is lined up as well.
Venora.
Wise Words, as you know, is a poet. You probably heard about Wise Words.
Yes.
He's a poet. He's on, and quite a few people are on, and of course they're watching also on our website as well. So we want to say special good morning to all the people who are watching on Facebook Live, and of course who are also watching on Mixlr. So we only have 2 minutes left, so I just want to use this time to say thank you so much. And once again, you can announce Pondy Ends for tomorrow.
Yes, Pondy Ends happens tomorrow. Don't miss it. You need to be there. Great artists are on the lineup. Yours truly, Mikey General, Monifa, Imar Shepherd, Aisha Bell, Asante Amen, and enough more. Bring a friend, bring a family. Tell everybody to come out. It is free before 10 o'clock. So once you get there early, you're good. Refreshments and will be on sale. Food and drink will be there. So come out and support uprising roots and culture music in the land of Jah.
Oh, yes, absolutely. And I want to say thanks again so very much. Looking forward to tomorrow as well.
Thank you, too.
As I will be doing the hosting duties.
Yes, yours truly, Isis, will be doing the hosting.
I will be hosting, and I'm looking forward to that. Pondy Ends.
Pondy Ends vibes. Yes.
Yeah, man. All right, so what you can probably do is just take us out. We have a minute left, but just take us out with something ad-libbing. Going right out as we say, bless you and thank you. Roo-a-roo.
Everything that you go through in life, good or bad, is all about growth. It's all about the lesson. Hey, as I walk through the valley of the shadow of this life, I fear no ill. Yeah. Thy rod and thy staff comfort me still. Oh, I'm better than my start, better than my past, better than my last mistake. Yeah, stronger for my lessons, and I've learned it well. Jah is my light and my salvation. Whom shall I fear? Of whom shall I be afraid? Yeah. When Jah guide me up and raise me up, yeah. Oh, yes. Whom shall I fear? I'm stronger for my lessons, and I've learned it well.
Wow, powerful. Tomorrow night at 1 Hillview Avenue, Kingston 10. Make sure you check it out. This has been Tiny Top Tuesday acoustically with Roo-a-roo and Matthew on guitar. All right, thanks again. So we're going to go right into a quick break. When we go into Mekwi Talk, our 1-hour talk show with Yeshua. Douglas McKay, I want to say thanks again. Sharon from Florida, all of you who are logged in. I can't call all the names, but I want to say thanks to you all for locking in. All right, so we're going to take a little pause for the calls and go right into. I'll be back on at 12 o'clock. I'm here till 2, but you can still listen to us on our www.rootsfmja.com and Mixlr as well. All right, thank you. Thanks for locking in.
For all your health supplements, foot detox, removal of your corns. If you have problems with arthritis and diabetes, or you need a massage, then call K&JB Health and Wellness. They offer proarginine, calcium, vitamins, and other supplements to keep you healthy. Call K&JB Health and Wellness at 876-804-6365 or 876-288-8154 or 838-3393. And remember, they also do home service. Call K&JB Health and Wellness for the health and awareness of your body.
Stop hiding child abuse.
For the innocent life where them take away, no get no justice.